This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. First off, before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say shalom. And Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. So this is an example of what happens when the vilest men are exalted, man. As the scriptures say, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. And this is what these devils are doing while they're in the power seat, man. You know? So, and this is further pushing to them, you know, doing that, their whole agenda for transhumanism and getting people used to being around and speaking to, you know, AI, artificial intelligence. And, you know, I came across this article just showing how far gone these people are, man. You know, to actually listen to a goddamn robot tell this man to kill himself, and then he actually carries out the act, man. You know. So I have this article. I want to read a little bit of this, and then I have another article and a video, but they all pretty much tying into you know, the MOTB, you know, the rights device, and how they're getting people used to you know, dealing with technology and it being in people's lives more and more and whatnot. You know what I mean? So let's get this before we get started. No, not this one. Do I have it up? Let's grab it. There's a 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we were not ignorant of his devices, man. You know, so this is all, everything that's happening, you know, with we did a video last night about it with the founder for Cash App, you know, basically getting offed, and then them coming out with this Fed Now, you know, basically the same service, but it'll be through the Federal Reserve, you know, so they can continue to track and trace, which it always goes back to, you know what I mean? So let me read some of this article, and then I'll get to the other article and get some more precepts. So this is from RT. It was published April 3rd, 2023. You know, the hopeful year that all these prophecies shall be fulfilled, as coined by beloved Apostle Tahar. So it says, widow blames chatbot for husband's suicide. An AI encouraged a Belgian man to kill himself over climate change, his surviving spouse told the local media. A young Belgian father was pressured into committing suicide by a popular AI chatbot. The man's widow told local news outlet La Libri last week. Chat logs supplied by the app Pierre used to talk with the chatbot Eliza reveal how in just 6 weeks, of course it's 6, right? It amplified his anxiety about climate change and into a determination to leave his comfortable life behind. And that whole climate shit is bullshit, man. That's how they're using that to push all these different agendas on these simple ass people, man. Let's see, it says Pierre had begun worrying about climate change 2 years ago, according to Claire, and consulted Eliza to learn more about the subject. He soon lost hope that human effort could save the planet and, quote, place all his hopes in technology and artificial intelligence to get out of it. Is that not exactly what they want everybody to do? They want people to put their trust in Esau's technology and that left-handed, you know, that false science, man. You know, that pseudoscience, man. And trust that this will save everybody, man. This is why, you know, it's such a beautiful thing, you know, for us brothers and sisters, you know, that we have, you know, Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. That's who we put our hope into, man. But these devils, man, they're lost, man, and they're so lost that this dummy, listen to the to the AI, and telling it to kill itself, man. And listen to how fucking crazy this is. It says the chatbot told Pierre his 2 children were dead, and demanded to know whether he loved his wife more than her, all while pledging to remain with him forever. They would live together as one person in paradise. Eliza promised, man. This is some fucking weirdo shit right here, man. So why would anybody in their right mind ever want to have some shit like this around them, and never mind inside of them, man? So let's move on to the next one. This is the dangers, one of many that come of trusting in oppression, man. And they're gonna make it as if it's a good thing, right? Let me see. Matter of fact, let me come back to it. Let's come back to it. It's a lot here. So this is from AAAS, Igniting Progress for the Next 175. Says creating art with thought alone. First BCI generated art exhibit opens in Washington, D.C. The American Association for the Advancement of Science and BlackRock Neurotech announced the first ever thought-generated art gallery with an inside look at brain-computer interface technology. So, and this is April 5th, right? So all this is getting people used to seeing and being around and dealing with this type of technology, which all goes back to Revelation, the 13th chapter, which we'll get that. I just want to read a little bit of this, and then I got the video. Matter of fact, let's get the video. Let's get the video first. So this is from BlackRock Neurotech. This is basically their commercial, I guess. A mind-controlled masterpiece translating brain signals into art with BCI. All right. So without further ado, here we go. And of course, they use a Jake.
Alright, so let's first just kind of initial run, exercise those brain muscles. We're not going to use it for training, but keep following along.
Alright. I've always been a creative person. Come on. Who's ready? Okay, good boy. Up here, give me this. I do anything from photoshopping to interior design. Art just came natural to me. But when I had the accident, everything changed instantly. It took a lot for me to come out of that depression. I just had to accept my new normal.
How do you feel?
I feel good, thank you, Desiree.
You're welcome.
All right, James, you ready?
I'm all set. And I came across this program where your brain can interface with a computer.
I'm just going to do a quick test.
I didn't even hesitate. I said, sign me up.
And real quick, and this is exactly how these devils are gonna come. Let's say, how's it go? The Lord warned us of these things. 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself, right, the adversary himself, is transformed into an angel of light, right? This dude said he didn't hesitate to get this fucking bullshit all stretched, attached to him, man. because they're putting it in a way that it's for peace, right? Let me see. Let's get because they're coming down. They're gonna be coming down with great wrath, on the people very soon, man. And they're really pushing for that MOTB to be in people's hands and in their foreheads, man. So part of their deception is to, in their craft, is to get people used to seeing this and to paint it as a good thing, man. The same thing with the demic, man. The jump shots, right? They painted it as them coming with the solution, and this is the only way to get out of it. And like the scriptures say, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. And the scriptures talk about grievous sores, man. So who knows what's gonna happen to this Jake right here, man? And Jakes that are following after. He already got judged with the car crash he talked about. Now look at he's still going to the enemy, as the savior, man. So the Lord's still gonna keep jacking this man up, and Jake's like him. Let's get this is Daniel 8:25, and through his policies, right, his unrighteous decrees that they're gonna push forward in the coming days. They're already the dollar's collapsing. The society as a whole is falling apart at the seams. So the all-out chaos is about to break loose. So they're already putting all these different laws in place to lock people up, and they're taking away people's little bit of rights that they had. So they're writing all these different policies, and they're saying it in the name of peace. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many, right? By peace. Because even with this, these types of apps are supposed to help, like Alexa and different things like that. They're supposed to help people live easier lives or whatnot. But they've been finding out that these different apps are listening, and they're linked to like the CIA and shit like that, and they're monitoring people, man. Right? So it always comes as a good thing for you. This is for the greater good, right? That's how they always push it forward, but it's always to destroy. It says, and shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And these devils their whole power structure is gonna be broken down, man, when Yahawashi comes, But they're gonna destroy many before that day, man. And these, mainly these 2/3, man, So let's continue on, get a little bit more.
All right, so what we have here is our view into James's brain. Each one of those neurons is telling us something about what James wants or experiences in the world. And we can use that to train statistical models and allow his brain activity to drive motion of the cursor.
I'm imagining following that cursor, kind of like a PlayStation controller. To think that I can control the computer, the cursor, just by thinking about it is mind-blowing. But now I'm going to apply it to what I love to do the most, Photoshop. So right now I'm just going to do a simple blend of 3 different photos. We're going to put her face in the background. Get like a soft brush that allows me to fade and make my brush a little bigger. I'm just gonna...
And this is their witchcraft, man. That's sorcery, And this things like this. Let me go back a little bit. Things like this, that this man is able to do this with his mind, is exactly why the devil Noah Harari feels the way he does because of this left-handed, the technology that they're using on the left-hand side, man. So they really think that they are the Most High, man. And his pride is through the roof, man. He said he don't need the Most High, man, because they can do whatever they want because they think that they're God, as it says in the scriptures, man. But thou art not God, thou art still a man, and the lowest of the men at that, man. And the Lord's gonna do away with this bullshit, man. But this is how they're going to fool the people, man. That's let me. Yeah, let's get let's just get straight to the point. 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose working is after the coming of Satan, right? These Edomites, right? With all power and signs and lying wonders, man. Matter of fact, let me go down. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved, right? So the 2/3, man, because they didn't receive the love of the truth, they'd rather trust in this type of shit, then they're gonna perish, man. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, man. And this is exactly what these devils are pushing, man, that they're going to be able to save these people, and these people will be healed. This is essentially, they're trying to say that they can heal people, even though the judgment had went out on them. That they can fix something because they act like the Lord made a mistake or something like that. So let's get let's see, I'll just get straight to the point. I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to report on this. That's why we have to put on the whole armor, as it says here in Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Lord, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, man. So it's imperative that we have this truth, man, that we constantly pray and meditate and fast if we need to, and stay locked in, to the spirit, and stay meditating on Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and try to be as appeasing to them as possible, because the times that we're coming into, hey, you see it, man. Look at this type shit, is only going to increase all types of things like that. We're going to see people walk. There's already people that have these different technologies already within them right now as we speak, and it's only going to increase, man. So it's going to be a time such as never was since there was a nation. Let's get that. The time of the end, Daniel 12:1. And at that time, Jacob's trouble shall Michael, right, the archangel, stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So after all the different calamities that happened throughout history, this is going to be a time such as never was. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So it's going to be that bad that the archangel Michael has to step in, man, to save the elect, man, of the nation of Israel, because you're going to have all types of things going on. You're going to have people like, this guy with shit hooked up to him, and, who knows, man. Esau has all types of things that they haven't revealed. They got those robots, the Boston Dynamic, those robots things. They're going to, attach guns to them and drones and all types of things, man. So we're going to have Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi on our side, to deliver us from all these atrocities that are coming, man, from these devils, man. So this is Revelation, and all this is leading up to that great temptation, man, when they start mandating that MO to the TV, man. So they're getting people used to seeing things like that. They're getting people used to, dealing with technology and acting as if they can't live without it. People can't, people start freaking out when they don't have their phone within 2 feet of them, man, and that's all by design, man. to get people completely dependent on technology, right? So that they can control and watch and track and monitor people, and people won't even think nothing of it. Same thing as what, with the crashing of the dollar, and them getting rid of the Cash App dude and setting up this Fed Now thing, so people will just naturally, they hope that they just naturally go right over to it and accept it and don't think nothing of it, and don't think that their rights are getting violated or none of that, and that they're here from the government and it's just to help them and blah blah blah, man. That's what the devil wants, man. That's why he's a deceiver, man. He's a liar. Nothing but a liar from the beginning, man. He can't help himself. So let's get this and I'll wrap it up. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Already getting this simpleton right here used to these types of things, man. Going down to Egypt for help, man. Or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. So, hey, they're gearing everybody up, to go, get used to seeing these types of things, so that everybody can, they're hoping will easily just accept it, and think that that's the right way to go, and that there's no other option, and this is the future. To take care of the planet and save humanity thanks to AI, man. This is what they want, and this is what they're pushing forward to, But Bahasham Yahawashi is gonna throw a monkey wrench in their plans, man. These damn devils, man. So let me see. Did I have another one? Let's see. Proverbs 12:6. The words of the wicked are to lie in. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them, man. Right? So they always lying in wait for blood, man. So this simple ass Jake right here, he's thinking that he's being helped, but these devils, they have an agenda, man. Where's this devil at? And there's always some damn Edomite in the background, man. Experimenting on this nigga, man. Hey, but Jake's gonna find out the hard way, man. Soon come. So, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to report on that. Gotta measuring the time diligently, and reporting and watching onto the house of Israel, man. So, Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say Shalom, I want to say DTA, Abab Babal, and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom. To the next one.